We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Into the box now, Corey Seager, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Boston, the shortstop, Corey.
First offering on its way. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Nope. 1-1. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex.
And the pitch. Alex Bregman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Urias has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Acuna is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Third. The
Next up for the Red Sox, Yordan Alvarez. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Toronto, the second baseman, Fernando Tatis.
Now here's the pitch.
Jr.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. A ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here's the pitch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And it's fouled away.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Drilled to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Batting third, the left fielder.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. The 2-0. Just short, hit hard. He's right there. The second for one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Striding in for Boston, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-2.
Count is full.
On deck, Mike Moustakas. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Now in the box, Mike Moustakas. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2-0. Two and one after the foul ball there. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And right into the shift. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next to bat for Toronto, Freddie Freeman, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. The pitch.
Ball one.
Now the 1-0. His fastball that misses.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in for the Jays, Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First delivery to him on the way. Ramirez is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Moustakas is there. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Here comes the first pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Hard around first is Harper racing for second.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. Shot towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. In is Jorge Soler. In past meetings with Julio Urias, batting at an even 400. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right to Ramirez. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding into the box, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Upton, or simply J-Up. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2.
2-2 count. Count full.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Batting ninth.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Lays off 1-0. Ball 2 now.
No strike.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Fouled off. This is skied into short left center. Trout giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Standing in, Carlos Correa, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Not shortstop. Carlos.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Correa.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Again, another foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 1 away in the Toronto third. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside, ball.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Popped high in the air. Goldschmidt just to the right of the mound, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in
back,
for his second at-bat,
baseman,
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando
He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Acuna digs in now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Here's Corey Seager looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That's inside. 2-0. 3-0 now. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No balls and a strike to count. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Seager on at first, nobody out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-2, full count. And the payoff pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
0-1 count and the pitch.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Acuna's there for it. And That retires the side. Bottom of the inning now. Striding in once again,
Leading
Mike
up
Trout.
for the Jays, the left fielder, Mike
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Trout.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. So 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
1-2.
This is foul right side. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at ball one. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Looking up is Soler. See you later. At the plate,
Now
Jose
batting,
Ramirez.
third baseman, Jose.
Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2
Hey,
strikes.
the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Popped up. Goldschmidt is underneath this one. One gone. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Harper.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here it comes. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Ball 1. Laureano, a 25-year-old. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he popped him up, and that's in there. Base hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Ramirez is there, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now batting, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He's a 9-year Major League vet. Hit hard towards the hole. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
Soler.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. The pitch.
Ball in.
Down into left center for a base hit, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder,
Justin Upton the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Acuna giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
the catcher, Gary.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Sanchez.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Fernando Tatis.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And it's 1-1.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. And that's low, ball 4. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Junior.
From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And that brings up Mike Trout.
Wow.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1, no strike.
First and second now. 1 man out. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. On a line, that's a base hit. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base. Nate Pearson is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. All even now, 2-2. Bases are loaded with only one out. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
Now batting.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
22.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ramon Laureano stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2 out, bases loaded. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a fastball down below the knees.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Omar Narvaez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Corey Seager. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a high strike there, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Acuna is there, and he has it for the out. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Gary.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. So a full count now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now batting.
Standing in, Mike Trout. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
The first baseman, number 5.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And it's fouled away. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Now the Red Sox DH, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
One out, nobody on. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
7th inning stretch.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Bryce Harper waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The batter, number 3.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Upton's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one away now in the Toronto 7th. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Now the payoff pitch home. This is in the air out to right. After it is Soler. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Joey Lucchesi enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Carlos Correa.
To the plate now, Carlos Correa. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A ball and a strike. Lucchesi, a California-born ball player. He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away. And he struck him out, so a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Mackenzie Gore has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 89, Mackenzie.
Ready to begin the 8th. So striding forward now, Mike Moustakas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
2-0.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Jorge Soler.
As a look, now the pitch. Now a swing. Oh, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Two and two to Jorge Soler. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Got him. In now, Justin Upton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Look out. 2-0 now.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Towards second. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, catcher Omar.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Well hit to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Just hung in there on that one.
2.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
The next 3-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Number 5.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. And, oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Second and third, 2 away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Liner towards second, leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Junior.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Still 1-2. Now the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Navarez has it, and he makes the throw to first. Tatis is retired, and there's one away. So digging in now, Ronald Acuna. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Count is 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 2-2 offering.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Grounded slowly to the left side. He's got to hurry. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Wow.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And this is taken low for ball four, and they'll have themselves a two-out base runner here after all.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Jose Ramirez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Stanton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Bregman.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. The 2-0 on the way.
I got 3-0. Hey.
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike. Full count.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Pops this one up. Tatis waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count. Is yet to see a fastball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He is
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Jays took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Julio Urias is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight.